Beyond Budapest's grand streets lies another Hungary, one with rolling hills, endless sunflower fields, and quiet villages tucked away in forgotten valleys. This is a side of the country that most travelers never see, a place where the landscape itself seems to breathe with stories and memories. Here, the air is fresh and filled with the scent of wildflowers, and the gentle light of dawn paints everything in gold. Here, time moves gently, and you can almost hear the whispers of people from long ago. The mornings are quiet, broken only by the distant sound of a rooster or the soft laughter of neighbors greeting each other. Life unfolds at a slower pace, inviting you to pause and truly notice the world around you. This trip is an invitation to discover Hungary's hidden villages, places you rarely find on tourist maps. These are the places where the roads narrow and the world feels a little bigger, where every turn brings a new discovery and a sense of wonder. In these towns, life still follows the seasons. Neighbors know each other by name, and old traditions are part of everyday life. You'll see people working together in the fields, sharing stories over fences, and celebrating age-old festivals that have been passed down for generations. Imagine finding charming white houses with straw roofs, or a church bell ringing across a quiet landscape. Each home is lovingly cared for, with bright flowers in the windows and a sense of pride that shines through in every detail. These villages are the heart of Hungary, holding its culture and history within their walls. The stones and woodwork tell stories of centuries past, while the intricate embroidery and crafts reveal the artistry of the people who live here. Many have seen fewer people as younger generations move to the cities, but they are still alive with strong people and stories worth hearing. The elders who remain are the keepers of memory, tending gardens and homes with quiet resilience, their lives woven into the fabric of the land. Meeting these people reminds us that every old door and falling down wall holds a history of love, hardship, and strength. Each weathered surface is a testament to the generations who have lived, loved, and endured here, leaving behind traces of their stories for us to find. So come with me, let's leave the usual path and go into the Hungarian countryside. Let's trade the noise of the city for the peaceful rhythm of rural life, and let curiosity guide us down roads less traveled. We'll walk through sleepy little towns, admire buildings that are hundreds of years old, and taste the real flavors of the land. From fresh bread baked in outdoor ovens to produce picked that morning, every meal is a celebration of tradition and community. This is more than just a trip. It's a journey back in time, a chance to connect with something real and lasting. It's about feeling the weight of history in your hands and the warmth of genuine hospitality in every smile. The adventure, I promise you, has only just begun. There are countless stories waiting to be discovered, and together, we'll uncover the soul of another Hungary, one that will stay with you long after the journey ends. Our first stop is Holoco, a picturesque village nestled in the rolling Cserhat Mountains, recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site for its remarkable preservation of rural life and culture. Here, the boundaries between old stories and daily life blur, creating a place where the past is woven seamlessly into the present. 67 whitewashed farmhouses, each with their own unique charm, line the winding cobblestone streets. These homes are still lived in by the proud Palak people, who have called this region home for generations. Overlooking the village, the wooden church and the ruins of a centuries-old castle stand as silent witnesses to history, gazing out over a landscape that feels untouched by the rush of modern times. In the heart of the village, elderly women in vibrant headscarves gather on benches, exchanging stories and laughter, while the comforting aroma of wood smoke and freshly baked bread drifts through the air, inviting you to slow down and savor the moment. Holoco is more than a museum, it's a living, breathing community. The villagers are the guardians of Palak traditions, keeping alive their distinctive dialect, intricate embroidery, and the dazzling colors of their folk costumes. During Easter, the village transforms into a vibrant festival of color and music as age-old customs burst into life and everyone joins in the joyful celebrations. Visitors can watch skilled artisans at work, try their hand at traditional crafts, and sample homemade fruit brandy, each sip a taste of the region's heritage. The sound of folk songs drifts through the hills, echoing the spirit of the Palak people and filling the air with a sense of belonging and joy. Here, history is not just found in ancient buildings, but in the hearts and stories of the people who live here, passing down their memories from one generation to the next. To visit Holoko is to step into a world where tradition is not just preserved, but lived and celebrated every single day. In Holoko, heritage isn't just protected, it's cherished, nurtured, and truly loved by all who call this magical village home. Next, we travel west to the Orseg, a region of forests and meadows where peace rules. The village of Salafo, made up of scattered Ser settlements, feels untouched by hundreds of years. Traditional farmhouses with straw roofs are spread across the hills, and the silence is only broken by cowbells or rustling leaves. Pityrzur, an open-air museum, keeps old farmhouses safe, giving us a real connection to the past. Here you can go inside homes, see old tools, and imagine families gathered by the fireplace. Life is still deeply connected to nature. Locals still farm, keep bees, and make pumpkin seed oil. Visiting Salafo means slowing down, breathing forest air, and enjoying the beauty of a life in tune with the land. It's a lesson in keeping things simple and being strong. Why are these villages forgotten? The answer lies in many years of change. During the 1900s, factories and city life drew young people away from hard farm work and limited chances in the countryside. The move was slow but steady, leaving behind older people and closed shops, schools, and pubs. After the socialist government ended, group farms broke up, and small farmers found it hard to compete. Poor roads and services made them even more isolated, and each closing chipped away at community life. Today, these villages are like memory banks, symbols of strength, not neglect. Understanding this history adds more meaning to our trip. These are places of survival, where the echoes of those who left still remain. In Egersalak, near Eger, an amazing natural wonder waits. A hillside of steaming, mineral-rich hot water forming dazzling white salt terraces. Called Hungary's Pamukkale, this salt hill is made by hot springs depositing minerals as the water cools. The rising steam and white terraces create a magical, healing feeling. For hundreds of years, locals have used these waters for their healing powers. Today, a modern spa is at the bottom of the hill, but the village itself remains real and peaceful. Egersalak also hides old cave homes carved into volcanic rock. Once homes for the poorest, now quiet reminders of hardship. Exploring these caves makes you feel humble, adding another layer to the village's story. Egersalak is a place where nature's power and human history mix together. Even in a village known for one amazing thing, deeper stories are waiting to be found. There's always more beneath the surface. The heart of these villages is in their lasting traditions, woven into daily life, visible in every corner, and cherished by all generations. Customs, crafts, and flavors are passed down through many generations, each one adding their own touch while honoring the past. Here, you can still watch potters and weavers using techniques that are hundreds of years old, their hands moving with practiced skill and quiet pride. Village food is hearty and honest, made from local ingredients, prepared with care, and always meant to be shared. Goulash cooked slowly over open fires, fried dough at festivals, pumpkin seed oil, and sweet local wines fill the air with irresistible aromas and flavors that tell stories of the land. Sharing a meal is a way to connect, to celebrate, and to welcome both neighbors and strangers alike. It's a way to feel close to the land and its people. Festivals mark the seasons, Easter customs, autumn harvests, and joyful gatherings that fill the year with color and meaning. In winter, pig killings bring communities together, turning hard work into celebration and ensuring everyone is cared for through the cold months. These events strengthen bonds and keep old ways alive for the young, teaching them skills and values that endure. Traditions give people a sense of who they are and where they belong in a fast-changing world, anchoring them to their roots. For visitors, seeing these customs is a rare gift, a glimpse into a way of life that is both timeless and welcoming. It's a chance to connect with something truly human. In a homemade jam, a folk song, or a traditional dance, you sense the spirit of the community. Here, you find the true heart of rural Hungary, warm, resilient, and full of life. These are not just old things, they are living, breathing culture. And as long as people gather, create, and celebrate together, these traditions will last for generations to come. In Nosvaj, on the southern slopes of the Buk Mountains, fairy tale romance meets down-to-earth history. The elegant De la Motte Castle, with its paintings and gardens, speaks of fancy living. Just steps away, cave homes carved into volcanic rock tell a story of strength and cleverness. Once homes and workshops, these caves became an artist community in the 1960s and are now protected sites. The difference between the castle and the caves shows Hungary's complex history, rich and poor, noble and common people. Nosvaj embraces both, celebrating its unique heritage. Surrounded by forests and vineyards, the village is known for red wines and Kemences food, cooked slowly in clay ovens. Here, history is like a blanket woven from many different threads. Nosvaj reminds us that every place has more than one story. Exploring these villages is more than just a holiday. It's an adventure for your soul. It's about discovering new things, slowing down, and choosing the warmth of a village guesthouse over big hotel chains. By visiting, we support local families and help keep traditions alive. Our presence provides important money and encourages the protection of history. This journey is also a lesson, learning history from the land and its people, not just from books. We're reminded that progress isn't always about speed. There's wisdom in the slow, lasting village way of life. These places teach us about community, being strong, and the deep connection between people and their surroundings. So be brave in your travels, seek out the quiet places and forgotten corners. Bring your curiosity and an open heart. The rewards are huge, real connection, a deeper understanding, and a new appreciation for life's simple beauty. You'll return with memories, not just photos. Our journey through Hungary's hidden villages ends, but their stories continue. These fragile treasures depend on the passion of local people and the appreciation of visitors. Protecting them means supporting careful tourism and celebrating living culture. Every film, article, and photograph that shares these stories is a labor of love and needs support. If this journey touched your heart, please think about helping keep these stories alive. Your encouragement helps fuel more adventures and gives a voice to those who aren't often heard. By supporting, you become a guardian of these tales, making sure they're never forgotten. Thank you.